I'm cold. I'm a cold little bean. Well, I'm not little. But I don't know why, but like a coffee company liked my tweet. But I can't. I already have a donation fundraiser going. Gamer coffee. Oh, what it's like. I'm gonna quickly look at the website. Whilst waiting for maybe 1 or 2 more people to show up. Come on, Twitter, now's not the time to freeze. I'm not from the USA. Oh, it's called XP Coffee as an experience point. I'm a dummy. I mean, it looks cheaper than some coffees out there. It's cheaper than Jacksepticeye's brand. About half the price of Jacksepticeye's brand. But still more than my regular coffee. Anyway, yeah, he has a brand of coffee called Top of the Morning. I was tempted to get one of their giant fucking mugs, but they sold out and were expensive. It's like, celebrity brands are always overpriced. Oh well. Oh god, I'm dying. I am going the wrong way. I have decided that we are romancing. Where the fuck is my mouse? Robert. Because he's a cryptid hunter. Ah, wait. Mouse. Desktop sound. Okay. Get that down. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it will use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I don't know. I can't pronounce things. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. Hello? Scroll? Oh, I haven't clicked on the game! Oh, wait. If you have one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Gun. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What's your favourite movie genre? Italian neorealism. Giacomo. Ah. What's your ideal date? A crave wine! What do you never leave home without at least 4 knives? I spend a lot of time thinking about you never really look into a rabid animal's eyes. 10 out of 10, Dad. Let's get him. He is chaotic energy. Always try to make others around you happy. If the police are driving behind you, don't give them probable cause to pull you over. Medicine is not always the best medicine. I mean, it depends on who you're asking. Grow your own vegetables. It's cheaper, I think. Aha. More central. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out message to him on Dagbook. Sometimes vodka is the best medicine. Sometimes it is. Toffee vodka to be precise. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit there for a couple of seconds hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs. Watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realise how long I'd been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up and walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel, Food Channel, Game Show. Food Channel! My phone did a little vibrate. Oh, the L is on! You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the rules. Sorry, messages. Hello! Oh my god. I am not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Harks to cook a gourmet delicacy. Hello, everyone. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. I forgot to update my schedule. Fuck. Damn it. Well, I remember. The ultimate squad is here. I will admit I read squad as squid, so for a second I was very confused. Like the ultimate squid is here? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Okay. I can't believe you have a screen. Fine. I'm just doing this while I remember. What the? Fuck it. It can wait. It can wait. Because I can't see it right now. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard jar. I'm gonna make a sandwich. Because I don't trust microwaving eggs. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plate? Oh! Wait. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? I feel like something's missing there. Should it be I make a sandwich and eat it in its entirety while standing there? Who needs plates? The sandwich. A lost art. Oh no. I mind my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. No! Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off the door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put it. I spend a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on, a slam! I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. That's probably a Space Jam reference. I haven't watched Space Jam since I was like an itty bitty wee child. Oh no. I always said I probably haven't watched it since Daddy was born. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No, look behind the back hook shot, everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cooked dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar Debbie glaze with creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? You probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad book. It's a message from Robert. You up? What you up? What you doing? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter. I'm just working on my motorcycle. I'm just chilling. I type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. It'll make you look cooler. A couple of moments pass. Another message pops up.
Yes.
Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kinda late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living. With ice cream. And traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbours better, aren't you? Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night for a bite to eat. Sleepy. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Don't you know me? Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy. Oh, hey there, Skipper. Wait, no, that's not how Mary would sound at all. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Oh man. I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Look who's there. It's Mary! Ugh. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
Hey.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? This is Robert. Whiskey. And that after my own heart, huh? Yes! Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. When I hoped we got rid of their whole family, there she is. Yep. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? You're not back to shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Okay. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What?
Oh.
The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed?
Hey.
Irish Irish drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Fucking hell. That's worse than some of the jokes I've been making. Puns are the lowest form of humour, Sean. Try harder. Ouch. Am I going to be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into Irish Irish drinking. And the bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Oh no. Yeah, she is a butt. She's a poopy wife. Next round. What are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. What was that? What kind of yawn was that? Jesus. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garnish green booth. Mary slides in and Siddles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. This is me and a shot of gin that James poured me the last time we were together as a group. I still remember how shocked he looked. I'll put some hair on your chest. You are truly a paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey! Sean, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. His face was priceless. He was shooketh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith Kidd snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot the little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out on me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been the PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt into laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
Huh?
She called the cops and told them that time had stopped.
Get a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What?
Huh?
You know, the devil's lettuce.
Hmm.
Mary! I have 2 I have 2 big... Can I ask you get through the sentence without laughing? I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. What a place. What? No, I'm a lawyer. I'm a law-abiding citizen. You with the feds? I've worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it to, the way I want it run. What? Remember, you come at the king. You best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. He giggled. He giggled.
Hey.
I'm just kidding, cowboy.
Mm.
Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor.
Hmm.
Fine, fine.
Ah.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some time alone with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Could you get the next round? I'll do that one? Because I feel like these 2 would be making digs at her. So maybe that one? You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you could just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Sean wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The ringman breaks formation to pursue their prey.
Hey.
Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you.
Come on.
Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer.
Huh.
Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married. And she's definitely tried to get into my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she is making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage.
Hey.
That's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war.
Oh, yeah.
Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man. You know, I picked you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a little wild in you? You know it? There's so much wild. I have a child I need to care for. I get so wild. I've got a whole safari in here, just really wild all the time. A child, I'll tell you. Ah, no. Okay. Yes. Robert orders a couple of rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool. He probably hates small talk. So how are things?
Hey.
I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people. And this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. You do that. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. What the fuck, Robert? No? Great, me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously. Again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices.
Hey.
Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's going to be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it is not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this, and like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until... Sorry, my eyes jumped to the next sentence and I saw things. until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store.
Oh.
Wait here, I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Salam? Salami. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. Right, Zinfandel? Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I started to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars go by.
Huh.
Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses the stone into my free hand. Why? Why am I yawning so much? It's always when I play Dream Daddy that I start to yawn a lot. Oh, it's because I'm reading a lot. I see. I'm a chili bean. He presses the stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. We're feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock. Back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. I got a problem with authority! I hurled a rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley. Wine in hand, I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Speaking of catching breath, there needs to be more punctuation in this sentence for it to be read aloud. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving.
Oh.
Let's get pizza. Can't argue with that. What's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Piece of Pizza. Ta-da! Cha-cha! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumples again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Sean, you call with pineapple on your pizza, right? Of course.
Hey.
Yes. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. I can't remember the last time I had pineapple on pizza. I'm generally not a fan of pineapples. I think the word normal people use to describe it is tangy, but is what I use to describe sharp. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's alright. Good on ya. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for the flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theatre, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, it's Ernest Hemingway. Hugo's kid. Ernest, hey Ernest. I know you. It's me, your neighbour. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. You kiss anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to the tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there is some subtext that I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theatre. He's a chaotic bean. We stumble into the theatre parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why are you going for a walk at my knee? This is my good knee! My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Pedist? Orthopedist? Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theatre-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh. Well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, movies got really expensive. Ernest, that's another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't probably properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting.
Oh.
You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What?
Whoa, whoa.
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh no, now you've done it. Ernest rubbish. My words. They're not working properly. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts! This is what I do to myself.
How dare you?
There were two audio cues at once there. I could not decipher them other than one that says, how dare you. I don't know what the first one that played was. Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer's stance. Queensberry rules, 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J-jack grabs or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate as a second if you are unable to fulfill your role as the main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough useful vivacity to handle it. Oof, Robert's a bit of a snob. Punk! Flashbacks to all Brooklyn Nine-Nine's hot past arrests. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. This time his friends will rarely back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this. And consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Are you actually about to fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
Hey.
You throw the wolves at them though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow.
Hey.
See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
How dare you?
Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I really get into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I've got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller? I haven't.
Oh boy.
Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for the adventure. Adventure is all I got, buddy. Yes. Robert throws an arm around my shoulders and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to its doorstep.
Oh boy.
This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks. A rare sight. Just on his cheeks? Not on his mouth, where smiles normally are? Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder.
Oh boy.
Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. State complete.
Uh-oh,
Yes.
where'd my pants go?
Where'd my pants go? Cell phone holster, protective dad, paranoia, crime, white wine, whiskey. I am the dating champion. Anyone?
Welcome.
Ah, no, I didn't
You've
take any
got
declarations.
dads.
No. Matt? Hey, Sean. What are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know. No, it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Oh god. After the date with Robert and now poker, it's reminding me of when Danny and Noah tried to go to a fucking casino that was closed down for COVID. But it's gotta be open. It says to use the button. But it says it's closed for COVID. Matt invited me to a poker night at the cheater's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey man. I was drunk and I wanted to play roulette. I wanted to win some cash at the tables with my boys. Crap, I should have brought something. Wait, I already said that. Haha, no worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you been, how long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We passed through the fence enclosing the cheetah's backyard. Craig, Brian and the cheetah hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual.
Oh.
Sure, I'm glad you could make it. Fuck off.
Oh.
So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker.
Huh?
Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker.
Oh.
Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that was a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker.
Hey.
There's no way you're as bad as the cheetah. The cheetah shrugs.
Eh.
He looks That's like a Far Cry protagonist. Well, this is Craig. He's the main character's best friend from college. He has 3 daughters. 2 of them are twins. One of them's a baba called River. This is basically my tiffing. I'm giving back to the community.
Wink.
Plus, I am happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs and blankets?
Oh.
Not Craig. Hey. My chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going. You all take a seat at the table. Matt starts dealing cards. Excuse him, fuck? Oh, okay. Just a reminder on my phone. Oh. The first couple of rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Yep. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Yeah. Hey, Ryan adjusts his pants whenever he's trying to lie.
Shucks.
Now wait a second. I think you just loudly announced to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me.
Oh.
What's the cheater's tell? Everything, literally everything. That man is an open book. You couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side.
Oh.
See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, that man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. He is the twink in the pink. He was the first person that was romanced, and basically he told us that he was going to get a divorce from his wife, fucked us on his yacht, and then came to my kids like going off to college party and said, "Hey, I'm ending things with you and getting back with my wife." So that's why we call him the cheater. Exactly. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah. What? Are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse? Speed? Tijuana Johnnies?
Oh.
I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer that's maybe 72 hours and a favor call, maybe I won't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really... I think I'm good. Like,
Oh.
but still, if you got... if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet and this is the back. It's a backup until I can get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in blankets. Pigs in blankets? Pigs in a Pigs in our blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know, but they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof. I don't know if I got enough to raise you this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Hey.
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briere and Hazel are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her. They don't need one of those for hers. It's... Good luck with your work. Yeah, one of those for hers doesn't need to be there. I'll see you next stream. Because it would be just, it would still make sense if it was just we ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing a real baby and a fake baby. Good look. Good look. See you soon. I want to see what code comes up if I... Perfect.
Hey.
There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walked in on her after she had to try and take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism works. But then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait. Do we not have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to the poker and not talk about poop?
Nice.
Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We ran out of pigs in blankets. So we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
Hey.
These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop.
Oh.
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Hey.
I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips.
Oh. Oh.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamer band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt, confused.
Hey.
It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays?
Hey.
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate.
Hey.
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. Really nice of you, but I think she's been burnt too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. The cheetah has long since lost all of his chips, and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals all the cards. So, what's it going to take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I've got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I've got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. We're saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, boy guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for the workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps. But it didn't last long there. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gao in the back room of Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near... Shaiju Park, and I had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intensely, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey in. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So, what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys? Next week. You got it. I'll be there. This has been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I'll wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Sean. We'll say our goodbyes and head our separate ways.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I do have dads. I think I might end this stream a bit early tonight, if that's okay. Because all the yawning. I don't want this just to be a stream of yawns. Oh, mouse. So I might try to get early night because I'm getting up. I'm planning to get out of bed in the morning so I can prepare ingredients to make homemade soup, shove it in the slow cooker, and then have it ready in time for dinner before I go out for the final time before lockdown. So yeah. So I'll see you guys on Sunday with some more Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. I have just realised the desktop audio is still on. And then I'll see you next Tuesday with some more Dream Daddy. So thank you for watching. I've been Ace By, and I'll see you next time.